filming the beauty that is packing.
They did, look.
Wow. All that area over there was covered with stuff.
And all that area was covered with
And
stuff.
all this area too.
And now we've got 3 big bags.
Oh, big bags.
And 2 carry-ons.
We've got 10 days to go. And we're slowly working on getting everything together. You working hard?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to do my hair. Go away. Edit that out of the video.
Oh, that's cute. He's a rogue. Listen, don't get the big one. Listen, hurts. So I got the big one, so nobody would shoot. Didn't work out enough. Are you just gonna park there?
Yeah. It's only 2 hours.
If so, it is ours. You ready? Ready?
Yeah.
We made it to immigration.
That's a big one.
How much? Our flight to Roatan was fine. We were in the airport for a little bit because our flight was delayed. The kids got to play and have fun in the airport for a little bit. We finally did leave. The flight was fine till the very end. It was a little bumpy and windy, but we landed fine. And then we spent a bit of time in immigration.
About an hour.
About an hour in immigration.
We had been nervous about our baggage. I had been nervous about our baggage. Frank had told me that it was a 40-pound limit, and I was pretty sure it was 50, and he just wanted to make sure I went under. And every single bag was 50 pounds or under, and that was great. And then they all made it there. We waited for about an hour in the passport control line. We were the last people in line, and we could see that somebody had like piled up all of our big bags on a cart waiting for us. And so then we followed him out, and Gary had arranged for a driver to pick us up, and they were there and super sweet, loaded all of our stuff, and then we were off to find our new home.
And in the immigration line, at immigration, they only gave us 30 days because we did not have our return flight ticket ready. And I think if we would have had it, she would have gave us however many days until that was. But since we didn't have it, she only gave us 30 days. So we'll have to go back to immigration and get an extension or something.
Airport drive was what, maybe 15 minutes? 15 minutes from the south side. Is that right? Yeah, south side of the island across a small mountainous terrain. Very small, but mountainous. Lots of mango trees. Charlie was sitting next to me, and she just kept saying, "It's so beautiful, it's so beautiful." And then we got here, and we're staying at I think it's a kind of newly built little apartment building that's got a gate. And the gates were here, our friends up on the roof waving us in as we got here, welcoming us. And as soon as we got here, the girls just started opening bags and pulling stuff out to set up their home and pull out all their belongings and, claim their room as their own and make it comfortable. So I had been worried we brought a lot of things, and we did, but I'm thankful that there's a lot of familiarity for them in the things that they have with them. The few things, but it's still their own.
Yeah, the apartment, I guess, was nicer than I expected. I'm not really sure what I expected, but it looks brand new, as big or bigger than I thought it would be. Fits all of our stuff. It's a good, decent size. Yeah, so basically we just unpacked a little bit, got settled in, and went to the grocery store.
We walked through the back walkways instead of going up to the main highway. So through areas where people live, through areas where people hang out, kids playing soccer, people hanging out at a local bar. It was muddy, and it was a good picture of. It reminded me that we're not here on vacation and that this is a third world country, and it reminded me of Costa Rica. It really just took me back. I lived in Costa Rica when I was 13 and 14, so lots of similarities still even this much later. We walked to the grocery store and forgot while we were shopping that we had to walk back home with all of our groceries and just loaded up our cart. It was fun.
I was surprised by the modernness of the grocery store. It is better than Dollar General as far as what they had there. Pretty much everything there.
Yeah, everything you could want. I think there's like a larger supermarket that might have things that are priced slightly better is what we've heard. This one, because of the convenience, might have higher prices. I've been surprised overall at how costly things are in general. I'm excited, or just looking forward to like getting to know how to live more like a local. Like, how do we find, like, how do they cook, and how do they find the good deals and stuff like that.
Yeah, so yeah, It's not cheap here. It doesn't seem cheap so far. So, yeah, we'll have to figure that out. But we got home. Bonnie made us dinner.
It was so funny. I found the same like refried bean packets that our daughter Frankie like loves and lives on at home. She asked for a bean burrito like 5 times a week, so I was able to make bean and egg burritos for dinner. And then we all, I kept unpacking a little bit, and then we all went upstairs to the pool deck. There's another couple that's been staying here that the Gates know, Larry and Susan.
Yeah, we just hung out at the pool, relaxed, until we were tired. That was pretty quick.
Went to bed maybe somewhere between 9 and 10.
Yeah, so that's pretty much our first day, I guess, arriving here. First impressions.
Stay tuned for day 2 through we don't know how many.
Yeah. Talk to you next time.
Bye.